Alright, everybody, welcome to the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. Garrett Jenkins up here in the booth as always, bringing you coverage for PGR tonight. And right now, with 2 races remaining in the regular season, it's time to tackle arguably what's going to be the toughest track of the playoffs or of the regular season so far. The Lady in Black, Darlington, needs no introduction for just how tricky this track is going to be. Right now, Isaac Smallwood, DJ Stagner, Andrew Lotz, Colton Ward, Tyler Stevenson, Malik Ray, Forston, Poston, Aaron Stanton, Dylan Fink, Corbett Hines. The top 10 so far. Right now, entering tonight. With 2 races remaining again in the regular season, the points. Right now, Dylan Fink, Colton Ward, Trevor Addernoff, Isaac Smallwood, Harry Lindmark, the top 5 in the points. DJ Stagner, Brent Garber, Elijah Fisher, Kevin Allen, Trevor Harmon, Connor Leach, Aaron Stanton. Right now, the top 12 entering tonight. Right now, driver on your screen, Andrew Lotz is the first one looking on the outside, looking in. As he trails, so my calculator will load. As Andrew Lotz trails Aaron Stanton by only 14 points entering tonight. Of course, Timothy Cook out by 39. Gordon Glywell out by 50, and Willie Brooke out by 61 points. One second here, folks. Apologize for that. We're back real quick for tonight. Gonna be something. Really, it's more or less gonna be more survival. 150 laps on deck. And really, with this track, I mean, it's a toss-up on really. It's really a toss-up into how smooth this race will go. I mean, it can go quick, no cautions, very minimal cautions, or it can go it'll pretty much be a wreck fest. Well, again, the unique characteristics with this track, of course, it's very narrow. Can't really, kind of hard to pass in some regards. Really hard to pass in some regards. You look at Harry Lindmark right now, 10th on the speed charts, and look right there where he's running. That and in the bottom lane, that's all you have to really be able to work with. So really, it's going to come down to the guy with the most patience, the one who can time his moves perfectly, and in the same breath, the driver who is more, a good word, methodical in his own right tonight. That's pretty much going to be the guys who separate themselves and ultimately will, in my opinion, separate the winner. Connor Leach right now 22nd with a 29.821. That's Harry Lindmark. Big slide on the bottom. Safe. Well, right now, see if we can get a word for a couple drivers right before qualifying. And really talk to the drivers who are right on the cut line. I won't be able to interview the one that I really want to. Alright. Justin Miller car, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? Try this one more time. Justin Miller car, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? Evidently not. Nonetheless, minute remaining before qualifying. Isaac Smallwood, Andrew Loss, DJ Steiner, Malik Ray, Forston, Poston, Colt Ward, Tyler Stevenson, Aaron Stanton, Connor Leach, Dylan Fink, your top 10. For tonight, Dylan Fink still coming in as the points leader. Question is, will he walk out still the points leader? That will remain to be seen. Alright, qualifying underway. Patrick Camber on the clock, as is Gordon Gladwell, Forston, Poston, and Brendan Reed. Patrick already, Darlington stripe number 1. The only bad thing is that lap will not count because of that contact with the wall, Gordon Glidewell. Right now, third quickest, 31.518. Starting Benfield, top of the board. John Border slides into third. Brent Garber takes the top spot. Cameron slides into second, 30 flat. Gordon Glidewell's lap is an improvement, but not enough. Connor Leach. Right now, Poston still top of the board. Leach across the line. 29.442, good enough for third quickest for Connor Leach. Stanton fifth, Garber. Stanton fourth, Garber fifth. Well, never mind that. Corbin Hines slides into the fifth spot. Shane Johnson's race in the Truax Truck Series did not go the way the driver of the 3 in that race wanted to go. Right now, Johnson trying to make up for that tonight in his Midnight Racing League Contender Series debut. Right now, 15th quickest on the board. Across the line, 33.93. Good enough for 12th quickest. Here's a favorite, DJ Stagner on the clock. Stagner across the line, first lap. Survey says 29. 6:15, 7th quickest to first lap. Well, Stagner this time across the line. 29.368, top of the, or third quickest for Stagner. Landon Veliky slides into the 8th position. Veliky to end his lap, 29.458. 6th quickest for Veliky. Andrew Lotz just completing his qualifying run, 10th quickest. 10th to Stanton, 2nd. So again, the 14 points. Stanton to Lotz. So that's going to be big right now. Speaking of big, heavy hitters. Coming up next, Tyler Stevenson, Seth Heyman, Isaac Smallwood, Corey Wright. Well, Smallwood's first lap, 29.650. 11th quickest. Smallwood across the line, trying to improve. He'll get top of the board. Isaac Smallwood, 29, 238. I'll be damned. Trevor Asrenoth. Spins it off of 4. Hard into the wall. Goes Asrenoth. 3 minutes remaining. Justin Millicar rolling out. Justin Millicar's first lap. 22nd quickest, 33.47. Well, Millicar to have a chance, he has to be dead perfect. About as perfect can be, as a matter of fact. Millicar's second lap across the line, survey says. That's an improvement, 9 up to get inside the top 10. Malik Ray, 281, right next to Smallwood. As Millicar, 610, good enough for 13th. .57 seconds remaining. Colton Ward. Going across the line to end his qualifying run. That lap 9 improvement, it'll stay 29.567. Trevor Harmon with 30 seconds remaining, going to run out of time. And with that being said, Isaac Smallwood on pole for tonight as Harmon spins. Well, with that being said, the field is set. Isaac Smallwood, Malik Ray, Forston, Poston, Aaron Stanton, DJ Stagner, your top 5. Kevin Winker, Connor Leach, Dylan Fink, Landon Velke, Harry Lindmark, your top 10 for tonight. Live from Darlington. Now let's run through the field. Isaac Smallwood, Malik Ray, Forston, Poston, Aaron Stanton, DJ Statner, Kevin Winker, Connor Leach, Dylan Fink, Landon Velke, Harry Lindmark. Your top 10, Corbin Hines, Colton Ward, the fast 12 for tonight. Speed, however, will not matter here. Justin Millicar, Seth Heyman, Brent Garber, Andrew Lotz, Tyler Stevenson, Mitchell Raritan, Stoney Benfield, Nicholas Alozia, Tyler Henry, Patrick Camber, Willie Bruton, Shane Johnson. The top 24. Corey Wright, Timothy Cook, John Porter, Kevin Allen, Skylar Harrell, Brandon Reed, Gordon Gladwell, and Juan Cobbs Jr. rounds out the drivers who posted a lap. The rest, iRace's discretion. Mark Person, Trevor Adronoff, 33rd and 34th. Elijah Fisher, Trevor Harmon, 35th, 36th. Matt Morrison, Joel Kurth, Robbie Adams, the 39 drivers running tonight for the Midnight Contender Series live from Darlington. Alright. The field coming down for the start. Smallwood Ray brings us down. We're rolling. 150 laps for Darlington.
Caution is out.
Caution out already. Trevor Harmon involved in this one. Shane Johnson as well. One lap is 600 feet and it's calamity. Let's go back and see what happens. Excuse me. Oh, Shane Johnson already gets turned around, comes right back up in front of the field. Oh, and Skylar Harrell, Trevor Harmon, everybody comes together. Let's back it up here a moment, because there's a little bit more to this. See what we can see here. Check up avoid. Just try to avoid some trucks stacking up on the outside and just gets loose. Run on board with it one more time. Well, not tonight. Shane Johnson wanted to have, and right now, first race, and not even 500 feet, and already in the garage. Of course, to not have the night he wanted in the Truax Truck Series. Same thing. It looks like it'll go tonight. Of course, they might get out and turn a few laps, get a few points. Right now, John's still in the pits. We get set for the restart. Well, right now, Malik Ray, Isaac Smallwood, Forston posted, Aaron Stanton, Dylan Fink, your top 5, Stagner, Lemart, Leach, Velicky, Ward, your top 10. As we get set to go at it one more time. Try and make it more than 500 feet. All right, Malik Ray out of Smallwood, brings us down.
Green flag.
Let's try this again. Malik Ray leads the first lap of the green.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
John Border around. Front straightaway. Juan Cobbs Jr. as well. Well, caution out again. Let's see what happens. Give me 1 second here first. Alright. Looks like Joel Kurth already up into the outside wall. Matt Morrison there with him. Morrison now just come together. Questionable damage to Morrison's truck along with Joel Kurth, but John Border taking the worst of that exchange. And again, this track, very narrow in its own right. Gonna set it up. He gets loose entering 3, able to hold on to it, still trying to get it together back up, and just Morrison. It's hard to call, but the end result, Border around. Second caution of the night, quickly on lap 143. Or on lap 7, 143 to go, I should say. Alright. To re-rack it. Elite Ray, Isaac Smallwood, Forston Poston, Aaron Stanton, Dylan Fink, your top 5. Stagner, Lindmark, Leach, Velicky, Ward, the top 10. Alright. Try this once more.
Green, green, green.
We're rolling. Elite Ray off to another blind start. Elite Ray leads. Right now, fast lap in the race, 30.986 for Elite Ray. Smallwood falls back into second. Oh, Harry Lindmark, Dylan Fink's around.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
The points leader. Massive damage to Dylan Fink. Andrew Lotz as well, trying to run down that 14-point gap to Stanton. They're still wrecking. They're even wrecking even further back there. Seth Heyman trying to get it going. Oh, my Lord. Take a look at it. Landon Velicky also a piece of this. Velicky comes off the wall into the 81. Heyman gets slammed. Got it from Seth Heyman's perspective. Oh, Heyman gets into Lotz. That, for Andrew Lotz, that'll be questionable damage in its own right. Well, for Dylan Fink, that'll make tonight a whole lot more interesting and difficult. Same can be said for Andrew Lotz, who entered tonight trailing Aaron Stanton for the top 12 spot by 14 points. Alright. Elite Ray, out Smallwood, Stanton, Poston, Velicky, the top 5. Lindmark, Leach, Hines, Colton Ward, Brent Garber now back inside the top 10. Pace trucks in. Fourth restart of the night.
Green, green,
We're
green.
rolling. Elite race. Right now being pursued by Smallwood. Stanton's 1.1 second back, as is the rest of the field. And Velke, evidently nothing wrong with that truck, trying to run down Stanton for the third spot. Velke settled back in the fourth, on further back to the field. Nicholas Alozia right now running 17th. TA Trevor Astronaut trying to pick his way through this field right now, looking under Corey Wright. Astronaut seated in 19th spot.
All right, man.
Caution is out. Stoney Benfield around. Gets about rolling. Fifth caution of the night. Fourth, rather. Only a long night. Look back at it with Stoney. Him and Gladwell just come together. All the way up track, hard into the outside retaining wall. Good heads up driving. That was not, nobody else was involved in it. But under caution yet again. Elite Ray's going to come in this time. As a matter of fact, he's going to be the only one that comes in. Alright. Dylan Finks keeps coming in over and over, trying to make the necessary repairs needed to that 81 truck to try to get it back out to be about as competitive as it can be. DJ Stagner right in front of him. All right. So we'll go around one more time here. Alright, re-rack it yet again. Alan Smallwood, Aaron Stanton, Harry Lindmark, Landon Velke, Connor Leach, top 5. Poston, Ward, Hines, Cameron, and Millicar, the top 10. Try this yet again.
Green, green, green.
We're rolling. Elite Ray pitted under this caution. Elite back in the 22nd spot. The field thunders down the back straightaway. Harry Lindmark in pursuit of Isaac Smallwood. Stanton side by side with Velke. Oh, Stanton goes around
Caution is out.
on the front straightaway. Good grief, man. Remember what I said about them 14 points? Yep. Fifth caution of the night, 128 to go. Jesus. Look back at it. Fighting Velke pretty hard. Just misjudges it, comes up. Connor Leach already there, and around Stanton goes. Timothy Cook, Aaron Stanton, Astronaut, and others down pit road. Ryan Smallwood, Harry Lindmark, and others all continue to stay out. Well, it's already been a wild night. Just join us tonight. Race recap so far. Isaac Smallwood, your leader. 5 cautions for 14 laps so far. Working lap 25 of 150. Again, I hope this is not going to be too long of a night. The way we're heading looks about that way. Smallwood brings down for the
Green
start.
flag,
We're
green
rolling
flag.
again. Poston Velicky side by side down the back straight with Malik Ray having to jump way out of line. Even further in the back, but Malik's coming underneath Elijah Fisher. For the 13th spot, Fisher going to hold him off for a moment. Dylan Fink trying to battle back right now, 17th. Right now they're all chasing Isaac Smallwood. Landmark Poston Velicky leaks your top 5. Colt Ward up to the 6th spot. Core behind Patrick Camber, Justin Millicar, and Tyler Henry. Your top 10. Right now, single filed out for the most part. Smallwood leads the freight train into turn number 3. Going to be 120 to go whenever they get back to the start-finish line. Right now, all further back through the field. John Border trying to make up ground. Right now, Border running 26, working on 25th. DJ Stagner back there as well. Stagner not having the night that he wanted. Right now, 1 lap down. Moving further back, quarter right, trying to make his way through the field, as is Morrison. Morrison involved in one of the earlier cautions. Meanwhile, Malik Ray's coming. Right now, they're all chasing Isaac Smallwood. Well, Landmark and Poster are there pretty much. Velke slid back to 7/10 off and drop it a little bit. right now. 114 laps to go. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah. Right now, if you think try to sell to a green flag run, think that now they realize that hey, maybe we need to go the distance a little bit more, try to make something happen. As right now, Morrison working on Corey Wright. There's the battle for the 17th spot. Right now, Trevor Astronaut, of course. Right now, Corey losing spot. Speaking of losing spots, you can see the biggest movers and droppers. Says to start, pretty much everybody in the top 20 on the move. Landmark up 7, Ward up 6. How about Camberton and Henry up 13 and 10. Brendan Reed up 16. Fisher up 19. Morrison, Astronaut 20 and 16. Right now, Seth Heyman down 30, Stanton down, or Heyman down 19. Well, let's just start for a talk. Kevin Winker down 16, Stagner down 25. Heyman down 19, Stanton down 30, Andrew Lotz down 19. There's one more. Tyler Stevenson down 20. At the moment. But right now they're chasing Isaac Smallwood. 110 to go from Darlington. With that being said, we're going to take a quick step away. You're watching the Midnight Contender Series live from Darlington. Be right back. Back live for Darlington as in Smallwood catching lap traffic. As in the form of, if I'm not mistaken, Stoney Penfield and Shane Johnson. Well, Smallwood will try and pin Poston back. You should try to use Benfield as a way, but unfortunately not quite able to make it work. Right now, you got just half a second between Smallwood and Poston. Right now, Landmark back 1.3, Leach back 1.9, Velicky 2.4, 2.2 actually. 99 laps to go. Right now, Gordon Glidewell in jeopardy of going one lap down. That should make it 2 down. And he'll get it. Right now, you got 8 tenths. I mean, of course, Poston lost a little bit of time right now. Last few lap times for Smallwood to Poston. There you see Smallwood been just a little bit faster. Only a little bit. Right time Smallwood 1/10 faster. Right, Smallwood in this time. So Smallwood in along with Post and Harry Landmark ought to be in next time by. Landmark drifted it. Saves it. And almost runs into the back of Connor Leach. Right now, Malik Ray leads over Velicky, Ward, Hines, and Fink. Here comes Veliky in this time. Caught Ward. Believe Ward's gonna stay out. Yep. But right now, the lead belongs to Malik Ray, the points leader. Dylan Fink running second. Astronaut, Winker, Millikar. Your top five. Millikar actually in this time. Well, right now we're still waiting on Malik Ray to come in. Dylan Fink in this time. Well, Malik's got several lap differences on his tires and the strategy, for that matter. So right now it might be a little bit before Malik Ray comes back down pit road. 89 laps to go. Well, right now Malik Ray's at 25 so far. Right now, as it's small, we're going to try to get his lap back, as is Poston, as is Landmark, Leach, Veliky. Well, people now, everybody's trying to get their laps back. Might as well, Malik's still got. Actually, Malik ought to be in here within the next few laps or so. here comes my Elite Ray. And this time it ought surrender the lead to Astronaut. As a matter of fact, Astronaut, Winker, Cut, Juan Cobbs, and Skylar Harold yet to pit. Well, when they do, they'll get the lead back to Isaac Smallwood. Well, Trevor Astronauts. Right now, from Smallwood's coming. Right now, I believe all that's left is Winker and Astronaut to come down to the pits. Everybody else practically on the same strategy for the most part. Well, pit strategy report coming up as right now. There you see it as far as the top 10 goes. Not pitted on lap 12, so did Kevin Winker. Right now they are nose to tail. Winker into the wall a little bit. For the lead, Winker and Astronaut. Astronaut gives it up. Lott's trying to get his lap back. Smallwood. Isaac Smallwood has ran down. Astronaut saw us posting. Landmark's coming. Leach about 4 seconds behind. Keep an eye on Isaac Smallwood. To the bottom. No contest. Smallwood back out front. Well, Right now, Poston gonna try to run down Smallwood again. How about Harry Lindmark diving it to the bottom, trying to get second? Well, right now, Lindmark and Poston battling for this second spot. That's all Smallwood wants to see. Caution is out. Harry Lindmark has gone around. Well, 14 drivers on the lead lap. This probably will not help people like Winker, Astronaut, and several other ones. No, what's happened to Harry Lindmark to put us under caution? Ooh. Right now, battling hard for second, and yep, they just come together, and round she goes. However, I don't think there's a lot of damage to that 56 machine. Well, sixth caution of the night. It's going to bring the majority of the field right back down again. So the late race stays out yet again under this caution. Actually, nope, late race pitted. I'll be damned. Alright. Well, it's ought to be good. 70 to go. Alright, my late race, Smallwood, Poston, Leach, Velicky, Hines, Lindmark, Camber, Brent Garber, Matt Morris has worked inside the top 10.
Green Green flag, green flag.
We're rolling. Right now, single file down the front straightaway. Isaac Smallwood all over Malik Ray yet again. Right now, I don't think Smallwood's really going to give Malik a break at this point. 6-7 to go. Well, the irony, of course, everybody now. What strategy you had, that's pretty much gone for now, at least. Everybody's on the same pit number from first all the way down. Nicholas Aloza around. And Corey Wright, no caution. Alozi, a big damage though. Kind of surprised there isn't a caution. Alright, so no caution. We keep it green with 65 to go right now. Landon Velicky all over the back of Poston for third. Here comes Smallwood to the bottom of the track. Going to try to get a position on Malik Ray. Not quite going to get it yet. Malik's going to get the power off of the top side. Meanwhile, Poston side by side with Smallwood for the second spot. Right now, Smallwood is falling back, evidently a big bobble right now. Colton Ward. Never mind. Right now, Poston going to take a shot at Malik Ray. Goes Velicky right back to the bottom. Smallwood coming back into the mix, as is Leach. Harry Lindmark trying to work himself back into the pit tractor. Spin to bring out the last caution. How about Corbin Hines? Velicky. Looking going to try to get. I thought I was going to try to get to the inside. 61 to go. But yet, still a long way to go. Right now, here comes Smallwood battling back on the outside. Veliky trying to hold second down the front straightaway. Malik Ray right now, if he leads another 3 laps, he will take over the bonus points for leading the most. Right now, Smallwood doing everything he can not to let that part happen. Well, 5 bonus points that Smallwood can keep and not let Malik Ray have. Of course, Smallwood's very well in contention to make the chase or the playoffs, ever how you want to say it. Comes Smallwood right back to the bottom again. Right now, here comes Smallwood going back to the bottom again. 8 drivers, realistically. Make it 7. Trying to get this lead away from Elite Race. Smallwood's got it. With 56 to go, Isaac Smallwood back out front. Right now, Elite Race starting to fall back just a little bit more. Right now, everything's going Smallwood's way. Malik Ray's fell back to 6, so we'll see if the 1 can regroup for the moment. Right now, there's 15 drivers still on the lead lap. Isaac Smallwood, Harry Landmark, Landon Veliky, Poston, Leach, Corbin Hines, Malik Ray, Matt Morrison, Justin Millicar, Brendan Reed, your top 10. Kevin Winker, Willie Bruton, Brent Garber, Kevin Allen, and Tyler Henry, the 15 drivers on the lead lap. Right now the gap 0.8 of a second to Harry Landmark. Right now, well, Limhart has to deal with a very hungry Veliki coming for third. Poston's fell back to 2.1. Right now, Skylar Harold in jeopardy of going one lap down. Or actually, for Skylar Harold, and Joe going 2 laps down. Oh, Veliki and Limhart come together in the back. Not so sure Harry might like that one. Harold trying to get out of the way into the wall. So Hardy's trying to get out of the way. Well, now Veliki will try to run down Smallwood unless Harry can get to him, try to return the favor. Caution is out.
Caution is out.
DJ Stagner. Has not been the night DJ Stagner wanted. It will not get any better. Well, let's see what happened to DJ. Darlington proving once again why it's the hardest track on the schedule. Oh, Harry and Steiner come together again. God, Jesus, hard impact for Stagner. Well, that's right on board with DJ, as a matter of fact. The hit's going to be the most brutal part of it. Contact there, bam. Around she goes, boom. Hard impact. 7th caution of the night. As DJ Stagner's machine more than likely done. Isaac Smallwood in this time along with Veliki and everybody else. We're going to see how this one plays out. Well, pretty sure it's not what Isaac Smallwood wanted to see. No, but it will give Landon Velicky the lead. Connor Leach, Smallwood, Poston, and Hines, your top five.
Green, green,
Well,
green.
we're rolling again. Oh! Shane Johnson hard into the wall in the back. Keeps it going. That truck's already been through hell tonight. Right now, Velicky trying to hold back Poston for now. Malik Ray to the bottom for second. Ray's coming. Connor Leach hard into the wall. Right now, Poston going all the way down to the bottom. 3 wide. Nope. Better move by Poston. Able to realize that this was not going to be the situation he wanted to be in. Rolled out of it. Malik Ray to the point. So, Smallwood trying to run him back down again. Well, Malik Ray out to a 3/10 of a second lead. Right now, it's two of the best. Laced by far tonight. Malik Ray's led 47 laps. Out of Smallwood's led 57. And right now, the top two with 36 laps to go, 35 at the line. Looking to see who will come out on top. right now. Interesting to see right now. Hines, Poston, Morrison, Millicar, all them. Right now they're at the question. This right now, between Ray and Smallwood, nobody else. 33 to go. The thing is, there's still, I believe, one more pit stop to go. With that being said, we're going to take the last break and come back to bring you the finish. You're watching the Midnight Racing League live from Darlington. Be right back. Alright, 25 to go. And still Isaac Smallwood running down, or trying to get around, I would rather say, Malik Ray, who has now took over the bonus points by 1 lap for leading the most laps. And what a night it has been. Points leader Dylan Fink 2 laps down in 23rd. Trevor Asronoff in 20th, but however, Asronoff back into the pits. The points coming into tonight. Well, to be honest with you, Entering tonight, Colton Ward or Dylan Fink entered as the points leader. Colton Ward second, Astronaut Smallwood, Lindmark, your top 5. It has not been a good night. To the guys in the points right now, Colton Ward, for what we understand, out of the race. Right now, still in the pits. There is Ward with a severely damaged truck. Harry Lindmark in the pits. Just mentioned it. Black flag to Lindmark. Came in tonight 5th in the points. Dylan Fink, right now 20th, still 2 down. Involved in an incident earlier in the race. Right now has not recovered. Right now, this opens the door for Smallwood to enter his name right back into the conversation going into Talladega for the regular season points. Right now, trying to run down Malik Ray best he can. Right on board with him. Look at the dashboard. Not quite getting back on the gas. Right now, look at the lap time data. Right now, Malik Ray has been fastest. Small one into the wall. And now the desperation starting to sink in. Does he have anything left for Malik Ray? The question is, how long can Malik and them go? 24 and 23 laps since they last pitted. Are they can they go further? How far is the strategy going to work? Gonna find out. Right now, Smallwood about the closest he can get now is 4/10. Don't know if that brush with the wall hurt the truck in any way. Unnerved. Isaac, we're going to find out. 18 to go. I think they're going to try to make it, personally. Well, here's the prop from Elite Ray. Got a whole bunch of trucks in front of him. Corey Wright, we saw him right at the screen. Trevor Harmon. Of course, these are guys who are going to try to stay on the lead lap, I believe. Let me verify this. Some of them, yes, some of them, no. Just wait and see and find out. Corey Wright. Corey up as high as 14th earlier, 26 laps down. Well, every point matters, every position matters. Elijah Fisher, another one of them, multiple laps down, 41 as a matter of fact. Another one, Landon Veliky's in that mix. Veliky actually 13th and is second to last driver to go a lap down. Willie Bruton, as a matter of fact, battling side by side with Corey Wright and Bruton off the wall. Malik Ray doing everything he can to get around him. Bruton goes one lap down. And Malik will now set his sights on Landon Veliky to try to make it 12 trucks on the lead lap with 13 to go, but Smallwood doing everything he can. He's got to get around Corey Wright. That's the issue. That time right off the wall. Right now, Veliky and Lynch and Jeremy going one down. Veliky hard off the wall. We'll put him one lap down. Connor Leach up next. Well, see, shit, Malik Ray might lap the whole top 10. Or the bottom half of the. He might get all the way up to Brendan Reed is what I'm trying to say. Reed right now running in the 10th spot. 26 seconds off the leaders. Alex Smallwood's 1.3 seconds back. This might be Malik Ray's night. He's going to walk out of here if it is. Leading 83 laps. Inside of Connor Leach. 9 to go. Leach gives it to him. Eight to go. Smallwoods closed it within a second, but lap cars are just all in the way. Kevin Allen getting out of the way of the leaders. The gap under a second for Smallwood, but the only issue now is he's got Allen and Leach in front of him. 7 to go. I think for right now, 36 to go, they're gonna stretch it. I mean, Malik went, I think it was like 56 some odd laps prior to this, so they're going to make it. 1.2 seconds back to Smallwood. Kevin Winker, Matt Morrison right now battling for the 5th spot. First Morrison coming off of a 3rd place run into Gambler 100 a couple hours ago now, where he would lead just about the most laps. Unfortunately, would not have enough at the end of it. Right now, Kevin ain't going to give it to him with ease. 5 to go. comes Morrison down to the bottom. But gap now 1.3. That is, I believe, Smallwood. Yes, he has gotten clear of the lap traffic. Same about it. Does he have anything left? .5. Nope. He's going to see it. White flag. 1 lap to go for Malik Ray. I expect Smallwood to try to send it. Just expect it. Not going to be close enough if he does. It's going to be a dominant night. Going to lead 83 laps. Malik Ray off of turn 4 will take Darlington. Smallwood second. Hines, Poston, and Winker the top 5. Then we're getting used to Malik Ray. Get used to Malik Ray burning it down. With 10 Solutions right back to victory lane. Smallwood, Hines, Piston, or Poston, Winker, Matt Morrison, Brent Garber, Tyler Henry, Justin Millicar, Kevin Allen, the top 10. Well, hell of a night. Corbin Hines will come in third. Go and get an interview with him real quick. Corbin Hines, Garrett James up here, broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, they say this track's always been too tough to tame. How would you rate the night for the 91 team?
For the team, I think it was a solid 9 out of 10.
Well, honest to God, couldn't ask for nothing else better. I will ask you this. We know this track is extremely difficult. Very narrow lanes to try to work with. Really just entirely. This track is one of the hardest on the schedule, but is that what makes this place so special to maybe not even get a win at, but just walk away with a top 3 finish? Really, what makes this place so special for a driver to run good here?
I think it's special because it takes a lot of patience and talent and you can't be overzealous and overdrive every corner. So you really got to be smart on a lot of moves you make and what you do.
Well, I will ask you this question. Going along with the patience and being smart, how big did tires play a factor tonight? Were they, I mean, obviously, there was some tire wear, yes, but did they really play a bigger role, or was it more or less just needing the track position to try to do anything tonight?
I think tires mattered at the end just because after the last caution pit stop, I think some took tires and some didn't, and I think the top three took tires. I know I did, so they definitely mattered.
Well, buddy, a hell of a night for you tonight, to say the least. Uh, Last question I got for you before I let you head out of here tonight. I know it's pretty late for everybody over here. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Uh, just my Aero Lane guys that I hang out with and I race with every night, and obviously the MRL guys for putting this on every Friday night for us.
Well, buddy, again, a hell of a job tonight. Look forward to talking to you next time. Once, hopefully, two spots up.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. All right, get Malik Ray. Whoops. Damn, how the hell did I throw myself up there in the mix? Now let's try this again. Malik Ray up here in the booth. Malik Ray, Garrett Jenkins, Tent Solutions, right back to victory lane again.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Tired as hell, but doing pretty good. Take me through the night for Malik Ray. It looked easy. Then kind of got off sequence with the pit strategy where you're hoping that was going to work out without the caution happening, or really what was the mindset going into offsetting the field by about, I think it was what, 20, 25 laps, something like that?
Yeah, I was just focused on tires the whole time. I knew that if I could have a tire advantage at any point, that like it would be pretty easy from there. But I just had to try to flip that, and then I did have the tire. Um, I had the tires, and then we got a caution, and then everybody else had the tires on me, and then I needed a caution again to flip it, and I think me and Isaac were the only two people to take tires. Like when we came back down pit road, that was Isaac's last set, but I still had a whole nother set left. So like I was trying to be prepared just in case there was like a yellow with like 15 or so to go. I didn't want to have to just stay out and not have any tires.
Well, buddy, I'll say this. As far as tonight, 10 Solutions truck, really anything with 10 Solutions on it is pretty fast to begin with. But how can you explain to me what it was like trying to battle Isaac in the closing laps, really the last 35, 40 laps? How tough was it to try to hold him back a couple of times? You would swap the lead with him, and then a couple laps later, take the lead back and ultimately never relinquish it with 25 to go. Just take me through pretty much the whole battle and then final stages.
On the last run, I knew that I just had to get clean air up ahead of him, and as long as I could just stay like above like point 0.4 or point 0.5 ahead of him when we caught lap traffic, I was feeling like pretty confident because I knew like the lap traffic like they were fairly off pace, so I needed to have like a buffer to him because I didn't want to catch somebody at a wrong spot and then he'd be going like 10 miles an hour faster because I caught him off the exit of turn two or something. So like I just tried to like like just keep him at like a steady distance. He's really quick. He's really fast. So he's also clean too. So I was just trying to, I just didn't want him to get close to me, and luckily I was able to do it. So
But yeah, hell of a night for Malik Ray. You'll walk out of here getting 5 bonus points for leading a lap, 5 bonus points for leading the most laps, and then on top of all that, we'll throw another 5 bonus points for the fastest lap. That being said, there anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Roger Shelton at Tent Solutions, Justin and Trevor and Mark, and you for broadcasting, and I appreciate everyone. So thank you guys.
All right, buddy. For Malik Ray, yet another win in the Midnight Racer League Contender Series. A hell of a job, buddy. Appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
All right, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. All right, Isaac Smallwood up next. On the other side of the spectrum, Isaac Smallwood, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's going on, buddy?
Well, drove your heart out tonight. Really trying to give Malik Ray a run for his money. What more did you need at the end?
I needed that last caution to not come out.
I figured.
I was pretty well out front, clean air. Just kind of riding around, running my own pace, and pulling away. And that caution came out. I was pretty heartbroken, but yeah, we played the strategy right. We were able to come home P2, so we'll take that. A good points night. So yeah, we just needed that last caution to not come out, and then we probably could have came home with the W.
I was about to. You brought up a very good point. Just allow me to read you off a couple things here. Let's see. Trevor Azranoff, 26. Colton Ward, 33rd. Dylan Fink will come home 19th. Harry Lindmark, 24th, from where I see. And of course, all that unofficial. But judging off of that, where's the confidence level for the 19 going into the last of the regular season? The last regular season finale at Talladega. Where's the confidence level for Isaac Smallwood?
Well, the confidence level would be pretty high if it was anywhere else but Talladega. I mean, you really never know how Talladega can go. You can win, you could run top 5, you can run top 10, or you can be up and over the catch fence. I mean, it just all depends on how you play your cards and if you're there when the checker flag flies. So, if it was anywhere else, confidence would be pretty high. I mean, confidence is still there, but I feel like I can go out there and win it. But so can the other 35 guys in here. So yeah, we just gotta hope we can finish that race, and maybe after tonight close the gap, and then Talladega we can get even closer.
Buddy, a hell of a job tonight for you. Last question I have before I let you walk out of here tonight. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, just like to thank Justin and Colton for bringing me on their team this season. It's a rookie season for me, and I really enjoyed my time here. You for putting on this broadcast. I'd like to go back and watch it and watch all the exciting bits and pieces, and kind of critique myself if I get a little TV time. But yeah, just Justin and them for putting on this league, giving us a place to race, and that's about it.
All right, buddy. For Isaac Smallwood tonight, he builds a lot of momentum walking into Talladega next week for the regular season finale. Until then, appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job. We'll see you next week.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, Kevin Allen walking out of here with a 10th place run. Wrong, I missed the number. Kevin Allen, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Do you got a copy, buddy?
I got you.
Well, 10th place run tonight. I said that's pretty good for the lady in black. Take me through the night for you.
Coming into it, just was aiming to survive because I practiced this yesterday, practiced before the race, just not very quick. Really, really hard track for me. I love the track, but just super hard to drive for me. And just looking to survive, had some rough points races the last couple weeks, so I want to just cushion myself going into Dega, and was going to just ride around mid-20s, and then caution came out at a perfect time to where I took the wave around and it jumped me up from like 25th to like 13th, and from there I just rode around rather not be in the way, but just try to get the best result I can. And honestly, bringing home 10th place feels like a win because I honestly came in here expecting to get maybe 25th at most with how slow I was. But to come home 10th, that's pretty good.
Well, buddy, again, this track, you gotta have a lot of luck in its own right. But really, how big did a handling truck come down to? How critical were tires as the race went on, especially that long green flag run around the middle?
Uh, I guess I kind of saved tires just because I was that slow off the pace. But on restarts, I was struggling hard on cold tires. That normally or fresh tires would help me on restarts, but tonight I couldn't get going for anything. But yeah, I think was able to get that kind of strategy going, pitting later than everybody else because every caution we had the first 30 laps I pitted, and I think the leaders had like 10 or 15 so less laps than I did. I could be wrong on that, but Connor, my teammate, had like 7 laps left, and I had like 22. So pitting under caution so many times, I didn't think it would pay off, but it paid off. And yeah, take a we'll take what we got.
I don't blame you, not especially at this place. Last question I got for you before I let you head out of here. Is there anybody you want to thank? Your friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Shout out you and PGR Esports for putting this on every week. Shout out Justin for hosting, or Justin and Gordon and Trevor and Mark for helping put on these races. Super, super fun.
Well, buddy.
Love the series. And shout out to my teammates, Connor Leach and Skylar Harrod and Joel Kurth. And Justin said he wanted an interview before I got pulled up here, so I guess he's next in line.
Him or Landon won.
Yeah.
Other than
Right.
that, Kevin Allen, a hell of a job tonight to bring home a top 10. And hell, hopefully we'll get to talk to you in the next one.
Yes, sir. See you then.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see here. Justin Miller car, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I just got done talking to Kevin Allen, and I'll tell you the same thing I told him. A ninth place run tonight is pretty good for a track like this. Take me through the night for the 84.
Oh, what a up and down night, man. It was brutal. In the beginning, I got wheel damage. I had no idea what I was doing. Honestly, I didn't really practice too much. I did maybe like 3 hours throughout the whole week. It was brutal. I just was asking a bunch of questions to Isaac and Colton. Colton wrecked out early. He, got lost to the tire barrier. So shout out to Colton, because without that, honestly, he coached me up, and Kenny was coaching me up in my Twitch chat. And then I started to get really fast, like to the point where I was top 5 speed, but I had no idea how to pass. And so I just started overdriving and killing the car. So I probably had 20 incidents with the wall. But yeah, it was a fun night once we got through those cautions in the beginning. And, kind of still in a little bit of a hole. I'm looking at like 185 points going into Dega, so I don't think it's realistic that I get into the playoffs. But the in-season bracket challenge starts next week, so I'll be gunning for that.
Well, buddy, a hell of a night for Justin Millicar. I'll ask you, really, when the race first started, a couple of drivers' intensity was off the scale just a little bit. How much did that play into the 84's favor, or did it in fact work the opposite against the 84, whatever strategy you and the team had? And really, how hard was it to try to keep, your head in it, just pace around for the first 25, 30 laps of the race? How how difficult and how much strain does it go on the driver's confidence level and really just the nerves just ready to get going? And every time, a caution would come out. How hard was that for the 84?
It was hard in the beginning. I mean, I had to go from, I pretty much had no fast speed in terms of like as soon as we got tires, I was not fast enough. I was just running a consistent like high 29s, low 30s, and then so I really started striving when we would get to about 20 laps into the run, and then near the final 10 laps, I would fall off a little bit, but yeah, I mean, this was probably mentally and physically the hardest race. Like getting up and stuff. Like I don't know. I guess I'm not used to like all the force feedback and the braking and stuff. Obviously,
Still breaking in that new system, huh?
yeah, it was pretty brutal. I can't lie. I was actually in pain, and yeah, I was stressed out, like stressed.
I could imagine. Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Won't keep you too much longer. Let you go get rest up and all that. Of course, you got to figure it out. Big race coming up February 2nd through the 8th. Think you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a bunch of them lined up. I got 7 500s lined up, so we got a book schedule. But yeah, I'm excited for it. You know how I am. I'm gonna try and go win them all.
I understand completely. Last question I got for you before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
First off, got a shout out to Kenny. Like I said, he was in my Twitch chat coaching me up a little bit because I had no idea what I was doing. All my teammates, Isaac and Colton. Shout out to you for broadcasting, the Jack Shack, Eternal Racing, everyone that races every single week. Usually these longer and harder tracks are, get a little bit less numbers, but I think we had like 40, so that's always good to see. And yeah, just everyone that makes it happen behind the scenes. All my admins, and yeah.
All right, buddy. For Justin Millicar, after a long, hard-fought night, he'll bring the 84 to a 9th place run. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, I believe he is the lone Jack Shack representative tonight. Landon Velicky, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yo.
Well, needless to say, it went a lot better than what it did last week, but 12th place run for the 62 Jack Shack entry. Just take me through the night. It was a long
I'm an idiot. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I'm just an absolute moron for the pit call that I made. This track is like this is the best track there is. I'm so good here. Like, just was one of my better ones for sure. Definitely one of my favorites, if not my actual favorite. It's just so fun. Just for me to not take tires on the last restart and end up 12th a lap down. I would like to.
You still got a copy?
Hello.
There he is.
Yeah, Discord. Don't. I'm about to just tweak out.
You and me both.
I don't. Where did I leave off?
You did not take tires on the last restart.
Oh yeah, I'm a moron. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's just the best track for me, most fun one, my favorite. And
oh no, Atlanta Super Speedway gives you a run for the money.
Yeah, but those aren't like real tracks. This is my favorite real track. It's so fun. It's so hard to explain it. And
I know how you feel because I like this track and I like Bristol, so
yeah,
I
felt
know exactly how you feel.
That was the first race in a very long time. I actually hurt after it. I couldn't move my fingers for 10 minutes.
How did Trevor feel after it?
Trev? Oh, well, he had to leave and go tow a car.
Oh, Jesus.
He was intent. But yeah, I stood up after it, and my whole back was messed up. Dude,
That
this is
bad,
one of
huh?
those. It's a white knuckle track for sure. But I was top five probably. At least I knew I was gonna probably finish there. But like I said, I'm a clown, and ever since that Vegas race, the one I won on some pit strategy, now it's like karma for winning.
Well,
I
yeah.
just keep getting screwed. But myself, I keep completely boning myself out of good finishes because of pit strategy. So
Yeah, I hate
I
to
don't know.
say you missed a good Gambler 100 from Las Vegas before midnight started.
Oh, I actually could have done that tonight too. I forgot. I'm gonna show up to one of those. I promise you that I
Yeah,
will.
you're good. Whenever it fits your schedule best, just shout. We'll get you in. But
All right.
other than that, earlier in the race, though, did you feel like you had something for the 19, for the 56? Hell, even Malik Ray, did you feel like the 62 was competitive enough to try to hold down the front spot?
Easily. Honestly, I mean, was I gonna be Malik or Isaac? Probably not. They were just ahead of everybody. But like I said, top five for certain, and then maybe top three was possible too. It's just what I don't get. Let me try and explain something real quick. This is going to sound completely idiotic. I do better on harder tracks. Easy track or like quote unquote easy tracks, I'm trash at. How does that make sense?
Actually, I could tell you that I don't understand it neither, but I got told the same thing by somebody else about me. So
It's
I
just weird.
understand.
Like this is the probably the toughest track, like on a NASCAR schedule at least, and it's my best one. I don't get that. Like basic tracks, where you, like what I don't even remember what we did last week. Auto Club. That place is so easy, and that was garbage. But anyway,
Well, we're back to you and Trevor's wheelhouse next week, so
yeah, um, that's how do I? I don't know how to say it. I mean,
what Trevor Dega,
uh,
in his words.
oh well, I would be very impressed and happy if someone that isn't a money racer wins that race. That's I'll just say that. We should have that pretty much on lockdown next week. But I mean, you never know. Obviously, you can get taken out in wrecks and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I think we'll probably do pretty good next week. And I don't know what's after that, but back to a normal track. Um,
Good question. The
well,
matter,
wherever it is, that'll be fun too.
matter of fact, I think Chicagoland.
Yeah, okay,
Well, buddy,
decent.
last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
You for the broadcast as always. All the admins, Justin, Gordon, Mark, Corey. There's more too. Just all those guys that really make the league possible. Um, Trev, Jack Shack. Wasn't a good result, but we were
Cooking
doing
for a while.
pretty good. Yeah. There's someone else I want. Oh, I forgot something. Dylan Fink.
Oh boy,
When me and him, it was like lap 11 or something. We caused a caution.
very early.
Yeah, It was just hard racing and everything, and I know nothing really much either of us could do, but I felt bad for that too. I know I didn't do anything wrong, really, but still, I like Dylan a lot. He's one of my favorite guys in here. So I just, apologize again for my part in what happened there. Um, and then shout out mom and dad as always. I'll tell you, eventually I'm gonna win one again. I mean, I
At
got
some point.
PGR completely stolen last night. No, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't stolen. Netcode stole it. Like it always does and tends to in iRacing. Such a great job they do with their connection services. That was sarcasm, in case no one realized. But then tonight I had a chance to win before this race, and then this one I had a chance to win. Like I said, I probably wasn't going to beat Malik in them, but still I had a shot, and there ain't nobody to blame but me for that one. I am just baffled at why I even did that.
Oh, buddy.
But anyway.
Well, buddy, a hell of a night for Landon Veliky, nonetheless. Appreciate your time. A hell of a job. Look forward to seeing you at the end of Talladega.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All
Have a
right,
good one,
buddy.
Gary.
You too, buddy. Darlington definitely proved to be the monkey wrench in this whole schedule. Final results for tonight. After a long 150 laps, Malik Ray, as at Smallwood, dominate the night, but at the end of it, Malik Ray comes out on top. Smallwood second. Corbin Hines, Fortson Poston will come home fourth. Kevin Winker fifth. Matt Morrison, Brent Garber, Tyler Henry, Justin Millicar, Kevin Allen, your top 10. Connor Leach, Landon Veliky, Willie Bruton, Brendan Reeves, Stoney Benfield, Timothy Cook, Patrick Kemper, Juan Cobbs Jr. comes home in the 18th spot. On further down through the field, Dylan Feek, Skylar Harrell, John Border, Shane Johnson, Gordon Gladwell, Harry Lindmark, Seth Heyman, Trevor Asronoff, Corey Wright, Andrew Lotz, the top 28. Nicholas Alozia comes home 29th. Elijah Fisher 30th. DJ Stagner 31st. Mitchell Reardon, Colton Ward, Trevor Harmon, Aaron Stanton, Joel Kerr, Tyler Stevenson, Mark Pearson rounds out the field tonight. With that being said, appreciate everybody watching again tonight, both on PGR and the Truax Truck Series League earlier tonight. If you jumped over from Raging Idiot Racing Network to PGR, appreciate you staying up tonight. Still to come tomorrow night. MMS, I believe, will be live. Or no, Inspire Thunder Series tomorrow night. I'm thinking a day ahead. Then it will be MMS probably on Sunday before PGR Sunday Fun Day. And the rest of the schedule yet to be determined until then. Appreciate everybody watching again. Congratulations to Malik Ray in order yet again. That we'll see everybody tomorrow night. Until then, take it easy. Have a good night.